If you own a kayak and actually use it, this is eventually going to happen. Scratches, gouges, grinding down that keel every trip. Today I'm protecting this Hobie Pro Angler 14 before it gets too ugly. Every kayak trip starts and stops at the launch. Gravel, rock, shell, dirt, debris. You never know what's inside of these areas that you're putting your kayak in. You want to protect this thing the best you can. Why is this important? Kayaks are extremely expensive. I don't know about the one you got, but the one I got costs a little bit of money. You want good resale value. You want peace of mind, and you just want to take care of what you've spent your hard-earned money on. Folks, if you're getting out there and buying a kayak, especially if the thing is used, do yourself a favor. Get up underneath the kayak, give it a thorough inspection. There's multiple ways you can make a keel guard and protect your investment. The simple do-it-yourselfer way, most would say, is to get some kydex and a heat gun and go that route. I think there's a little bit more efficient way of doing it where you're not spending a whole lot of time and or money in this process, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Today, the materials that you're going to need to do this project are pretty simple. The Berley Pro bumper bro for your specific kayak, some tape, marine grade goop, rubbing alcohol. You might need a marker and a heat gun, depending upon when you do the initial fit test with this Berley Pro bumper bro. If it fits well, you won't need these.
One thing that I did forget to mention was we need a clean cloth some way, shape, or form, paper towels, cloth, whatever the case may be. We're simply going to take this rubbing alcohol, crack it open, put a nice amount on its cloth, and give it a good wipe down over the entire area that we might connect to with the Berley Pro. Rub it down real good with that rubbing alcohol and then just let it dry. Just let it air dry, give it some time, move on to the next step. Okay, we're good and dry there. We're going to go ahead and give it a dry fit just to see how it looks. I don't think I need to apply any heat. That's really pretty darn good all the way around. You can use tape. I'm going to use this little marker here, and I'm just going to place it along the edges here to where I can see where I need to be once I start to glue it. You don't need a giant line. You just want it lined up a little bit to where you can see it. You may not be able to see it there, but I can see that outline pretty good. Gonna get our tape ready. Gonna get our goop opened up. Berley Pro recommended the marine grade goop, and we were able to find it in our area, so that's what we're going with. Discard your trash properly. The seal is not broken. We're gonna break the seal. We are going to keep our hands out of here, and we are gonna put a nice liberal amount, about a ½ inch or so from the top of the Berley Pro. And we're gonna do that all the way around. I'm gonna load this thing up pretty darn good. Don't overdo it, but make sure you got plenty on there. I'm pretty satisfied with the amount that I've got on there. And we're gonna go ahead and place the Berley Pro on the kayak. Line it up the best we can with the lines that we've created on here. You're gonna see some start to squeeze out and bead up along the edges. And that's what you want. You wanna make sure you're getting a good seal there. Start placing masking tape, painter's tape, duct tape. Alrighty folks, it looks absolutely crazy right now with all that tape. It'll be on there for about 24 to 48 hours and then we'll have a look at it. Both sides all taped up and beautiful. Looks like a little coffin for this thing. It's definitely not beautiful right now. Hopefully when we take that wrap off, it looks a whole lot better.
There's cheap ways, do-it-yourself ways, and premium ways. I'm personally going somewhere in the middle with the Berley Pro Bumper Bro because I wanted a clean fit, easy installation, and something built specifically for my kayak.
It doesn't look factory, but it has a clean, low profile, and now I can use the launch with a little less stress. If you have a Hobie, or any kayak really, this might be one of the smartest cheap upgrades you can possibly do.
Berley Pro Bumper Bro. I know it's a crazy name, but I believe this is a one-size-fits-all for the most part if they make them for your specific kayak. Remember, kayaks are not cheap. I do not want to let the front keel of this kayak become the sacrificial lamb.